chronic pain, the inner demon, back with another one. Now, folks, this story, or should I say this invention, captivate my mind because of the climate that we're living in, and to see a 16-year-old student developed what she developed is just amazing, and at the same time, extraordinary. So it goes like this. This 16-year-old student invents a bulletproof backpack. A 16-year-old student, this girl invented a bulletproof backpack, and she's now on her way to the World Finalist Fair in Dallas, in Texas. Okay? A student, because you see what's going on in schools, the shootings, she invented a bulletproof backpack. The world's largest high school science fair started Sunday in Dallas, Texas. More than 1,600 students from more than 60 countries. Let me say that again. The world's largest high school science fair started today, Sunday, in Dallas, Texas. More than 1,600 students from more than 60 countries will be competing for a prize worth almost $9 million. Some students enter the project aim of tackling problems from school shootings, folks, students deal with all these tragedies day in and day out. And for this girl to invent a backpack, a bulletproof backpack at the age of 16 years old, 16 years old. What does that say about the climate that we're living in? It sounds like we're living in the desert, a third world country, where people are prone to these type of violence. I mean, I'm sure right now we are, because it happens. There's more than 200 mass shootings this year already in America in 2023. So it took a 16-year-old student to invent a bulletproof backpack just to try to save kids' lives in school. And now she's invited to the largest science fair in the world to compete for that $9 million prize. And I hope she wins, because that's brilliancy, in my opinion. Because you know why, folks? Right now speaking, there's a lot of 16-year-old students out there doing dubious things, the wrong things, like the gangs. Social media, where they're on Instagram doing God knows what. So to see a 16-year-old student invented a bulletproof backpack because of the violence that she sees around us, and because she's paying attention in this world, it's remarkable. It's remarkable. And that shows me that this world, at the rate it's going, at least when we leave this world as elderlies, there are still some good ones left to carry on with hope and also innovation. Because this is extraordinary. I hope she wins this prize at the Science Center, where she is going in Texas today, Sunday, to compete for this $9 million prize. I hope she wins. Because to develop a bulletproof backpack at the age of 16, you have to have some smarts in you. Some serious smarts in you. because it takes a lot of research, a lot of trials and errors for you to come to the conclusion and also bring forth your bulletproof black backpacks in fruition. Ava Controneo, she's from Maryland, 16 years old. She's a finalist this year. She also have interest in studying engineer. Well, you're already an engineer, Ava, in my book, from your backpack develop, bulletproof backpack. So Ava, yes, you deserve to go viral over and over again for what you have done, because of the climate that we're living in, and also because of all the tragedies that we have seen day in and day out. We just saw 2 of them last week in Dallas, Texas, different parts of Texas. So many, I can't even, I don't have time to even go through them. Started with Columbine, and I tell you, Florida, other states, a lot of other states, because of the nonsense, just have a lot of parents weeping and moaning for their young ones. And it's very sad, folks. So with this bulletproof backpack that this girl invented, Ava, I hope her backpack save at least 1 or 2 lives, because then, folks, I'll say it's worth it. Even though it is worth it. Don't get me wrong, but I hope this could help save some lives. And I hope also people around the world are paying attention, also in our government system, because if it takes a 16-year-old, all that she's seen in her life vividly, the violence every day, day in and day out, throughout schools and other places of education, to develop a backpack, a bulletproof backpack. It's just telling us that, hey, she don't feel safe in the school, she don't feel safe on college campuses. And that's shame on us and shame on our government system. It's ridiculous. Insane, folks. Insane. And we do need a change. Chronic pain, the inner demon. Like, share, subscribe to the machine. And don't forget my Cash App, $ Raymond Nugent. I thank you in advance. Peace.